Hey, we're Megan and Paul Sladek, and I've lived in Oviedo my whole life, and I dragged Paul back about, what was it, 15 years ago?
15 years married, but met in 2000.
Oh, that's right. We've been married a long time.
2001, yeah.
Yeah, so you came back, so you started hanging in Oviedo a long time ago.
Summer internships with PricewaterhouseCoopers while still in college down here in Orlando.
Barn.
I slept up in the hayloft. Megan had fixed it up in her family's barn there on Pine Avenue for me to stay in for the summer because I wasn't allowed to sleep in the house. That's right.
Yeah, you couldn't. I'm the oldest of 4 girls, and my parents said, "Yeah, we're not having a boy in the house." So he came in and showered, and then kicked it back.
You're engaged at that point, but not married yet. Yeah.
You be mine, won't you be mine, won't you be my sweet Valentine?
Well, that was freshman year at Notre Dame, so I'd been fall of 1997, and she was in a physics class with a guy that was on the floor of my dorm, and he was having a party that night. Invited.
It wasn't a party.
It was for gambling.
No,
they were
it wasn't.
playing
was
a card game. Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
They came on over to have a party, and they were playing a card game, and for part of it, though, there was a little bit of an ante. You had to have some quarters or put some money in, and
I was raised Baptist. I didn't gamble.
So she didn't want to participate, so I actually spotted her ante and her buy-in, and we both played separately, but just as we're seated now, it was sort of one of these games where you discarded cards and the player to your left could pick something up. Well, she was seated to my left, and so I kept, based on what she was picking up, knew what she might be interested in, and kept feeding her cards throughout the night, and she wound up doing well, and she gave me back my initial buy-in, and she kept the profits, the proceeds, but that's how we first met.
To rock on this swing and walk. I think you like to. Do you like to walk?
Yeah.
I like to walk. I don't like Pokemon. He's really into Pokemon right now. So are the kids. Pokemon Go.
I say, in terms of hobbies or likes or interests, whether it's music or movies or activities like that, the truth is there's not a heck of a lot on that we have in common. It's mostly opposites attract. But I think for us, it's always been sort of in values. Not every issue, but politically, socially, family, religiously. We've just always sort of been on the same page in terms of how we saw life for us and what life would look like together.
You be mine, won't you be mine, won't you be my sweet Valentine?
Okay, the showers. You take long showers, and it really bugs me. And he is not good at doing dishes. Quickly. I've got a water conservation hang-up, and he defies me on all of these things.
But do we have a dishwasher?
We don't have a dishwasher.
And whose choice was that?
Well, it didn't make any sense where the dishwasher was. It wasn't even in the kitchen when we moved in. We have a weird kitchen in a weird house. But yeah, I'm really good at doing dishes, and he has not learned. 15 years, almost 16 years we've been married, and he hasn't figured out how to do dishes in a really excellent fashion yet.
Fair enough. For Megan, I got a couple of them. One is that when she's heading out to go somewhere, she almost always, not always, but almost always remember to take some form of payment, whether it's cash or credit. And her keys, because she has to drive. Driver's license, not always. And fairly uncommon is with the phone with her. For business during the day, that's fine, but on the weekends running anywhere, I'll be home with the kids, she'll head out, try to get a hold of her for something, and the phone's ringing in the other room. Almost never with her on the weekends, always gets left. And then the other one is right now. She can never sit still anywhere. In her office, she has a big yoga ball that she sits on, and she's bouncing around. We're on the swing now. You've got the foot rocker for the feet.
Do?
And then even at church or Sunday school, the legs are usually always kind of jittery around, so always in motion.
Yeah, then your annoying habit is you don't wiggle enough.
I don't wiggle enough.
You be mine, won't you be mine, won't you be my sweet Valentine?
How to do... Oh, wait, you're laughing. Why are you laughing?
No, because I just...
You don't know what I'm going to say.
No, I don't.
Neither do I. I think... No, but I have learned stuff from you. I feel like you have taught me that it's okay to keep on doing stuff, even if it's not fun. And you can do things that are not fun way longer than anybody I know. And that there's a value in doing that. Because I really don't like doing unfun things that I'm not enthusiastic about. But sometimes there's things that need to be done. And you do those things. So I've learned to stick with things that maybe aren't as thoroughly thrilling.
And on my end, several things vehicular. Growing up in the D.C. area, I didn't actually get my driver's license until I was 18, even though I could when 16, and even then didn't really have access to a car. So Megan actually was the one who taught me how to drive manual, drive stick, drive the tractor at her family's house there up on Pine Avenue. And then also, because they had horses growing up, they had the horse trailer. And she taught me how to drive around with the big trailer and back that thing up, fishtailing and whatnot. So lots of vehicular things, actually.
Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my sweet Valentine?
Talk to each other, make eye contact. It's so easy. We both work, so we can go days and days on end just getting through the day working, and we have to make an effort to stop and sit on the swing or eat supper together and talk and stuff.
I think from my end, it's sort of for each couple to find their own path. I was thinking about this one. I think each person's a little different. Each marriage is different. I know both my mom and her mom from time to time will say, I don't understand how you guys do this, or how you treat each other like that, or how this gets done like that. And our marriage is different from their marriage. Each marriage is different from other. Each couple's a little different. What works for you is going to work for someone else. So it's a work in progress. Still figuring everything out as we go, but 15 years plus. So.
Yeah, 16 years in June.
16 in June.
Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my sweet Valentine?
Happy Valentine's Day, Oviedo.
And I will sing because you're beautiful in all that you are. Like a clear night sky, graced by a shooting bright star. So won't you be mine?